Hey, welcome to Short Yoga. So I'm here in my happy place. However, my lower back is not very happy. It took us 16 hours to get here and my lower back is complaining. I'm guessing yours is too since you tuned into this class. So let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to show you something close up today. So we're going to be doing something called a lower belly tilt in this class, and I want to show it to you close up. So with this, you're going to be taking your lower belly and you are going to be squeezing in and then tilting the lower belly forward, the pelvis forward, and then curling in and releasing. Squeezing lower belly, tilting in, curving body, feeling the muscles all tight along here, and then releasing. All right, you think you're up for it? I think you are. Come on, roll out your mat, let's go. Feet hip width apart. Bending elbows so that the palm of your hands are supporting your lower back. Releasing our breath as we tilt forward. Deep breath in as we release back. Exhaling our breath, tilting, lower belly forward, squeezing, squeezing. And inhaling as we release back. Exhaling, curving, squeezing, working our abdominal muscles. Inhaling, deep cleansing breath. Can you hear the water from where you're at? Exhaling, squeezing in. Inhale. Releasing our lower back muscles. All right, so now we're gonna go into chair pose. Pushing booty back. We're gonna start to feel this. What? I thought this was a lower back class, stretchy. No, we're gonna work a little bit too, girls. We're gonna work. All right, so now we're gonna put our hands on our lower back once more. Exhaling, curling in, squeezing in, just like we did before. Inhale. Releasing. Exhale is curving, squeezing, working those legs, working those abs. Inhale. Exhale, squeezing forward. Inhale, releasing. Starting to feel it in the legs now. Heart starting to race a little. Good, good, good. Squeezing forward with an exhale. Inhale releases us. Really working at your own pace here. This time curving all the way down for my favorite lower back stretch. This is called Ragdoll. Knees are nicely bent and you just hang in there. You can shift back and forth a little bit. Sometimes I like to go parallel to the sides of my mat just a little. Feels so, so good. Moving now to the top of a push-up with knees down. We're gonna lower all the way down until our elbows are nicely bent, but we still have weight on them. And then we're gonna do that same curling. So we're gonna curl lower abdomen forward, lower body forward. We get that same squeezing, curling in sensation. This is so good for your belly. And inhale, releasing up. Exhaling, curling, squeezing, working our arms and our bellies. And inhale, release. Exhale, curling in, really doing this at your own pace now. Making sure that hips remain above the ground, especially during the curl. If they hit a little bit on the ground during the release, that's fine. just make sure that you really feel like you're working your arms here as well as your belly. The booty goes back for child's pose. Just a wonderful stretch here of our entire back. Again, one of my favorite stretches. Back to hands and knees. We're going to do something called threading the needle. So right hand is going to go above head, and then right hand is going to slip right in between left hand and our two knees. Right in between that space. Stretching up and threading in between. So you could certainly do that same curling motion that we have been, or if you want to, you can just simply tuck the pelvis a little bit and mostly make this about this being a twist. So this is a very gentle twist, nothing too crazy, but boy, twists are just amazing for the back. You gotta do it in a class about backs. So when you're ready, back to hands and knees, maybe stretching out the wrists a little bit. Left hand goes up, and then threading the needle. Just a nice, gentle, relaxing spinal twist. Feels so good. All right, so now for our final large stretch of our back, we're going to do cat and cow. So cat, angry cat, is that curling motion that we have been doing, only this time tucking as high as we can possibly get. And cow, cow belly, is releasing, but releasing as far down as we can get. So stretching up for cat. Angry cat, as angry as you can get. And releasing our Buddha belly down just like a cow. So this stretch is our culminating stretch of the practice. It's really our biggest arch one way and our biggest back bend the other way. Feels so good. Really our prize after all that abdominal work that we did. Now we get to release the back. And our final pose of the day is going to be for our hamstrings. So if we're going to release our lower back, we have to do a hamstring release. So we're going to take right foot and put it in between hands for a lunge with our knees down. And just shifting back and forth, always making sure that knee never goes beyond ankle. Getting a nice hamstring stretch in our right hamstring. Maybe shifting hands over to the left side. Again, got to get that hamstring release if we're going to really get a full lower back release. And when you're ready, moving over to the other side. Again, it's a lunge. Shifting back and forth until you feel comfortable. When ready, maybe moving hands to the right side. Maybe moving all the way down onto elbows. This is something you can do with your other side too, but most of us are just going to stay on hands. Again, the purpose of this is for a hamstring stretch. Really feels like we've completed our class now. All right, one last child's pose. All right, and if you are ready, you can go ahead and end this class. If you need a little bit more, repeat the class. Maybe one more time, maybe two more times. But either way, thanks for joining me for Short Yoga.